You know Schrödinger's cat, a cat in a box, alive and dead at the same time. But almost nobody knows the strangest part. Schrödinger invented the experiment to prove that this idea was absurd. Yet almost 100 years later, physicists still can't agree whether he was wrong. In the 1920s, quantum mechanics was tearing physics apart. Niels Bohr claimed particles existed in all possible states until observed, the Copenhagen interpretation. Einstein hated this. Schrödinger sided with Einstein and created his cat experiment as a weapon. If the theory is correct, then we must accept that even cats are simultaneously alive and dead. Schrödinger expected everyone to say this is obviously nonsense and reject quantum superposition for large objects. That didn't happen. Instead, his thought experiment became the most famous illustration of the very idea he was trying to destroy. So what does superposition actually mean? We're simplifying here, but not that the cat is half dead. The quantum state exists in a superposition, multiple possibilities encoded simultaneously in the mathematics. A coin spinning in the air. Not heads, not tails. Genuinely undecided until it lands. Here's the problem Schrödinger identified. Quantum mechanics works perfectly for tiny particles like electrons. But his cat experiment builds a chain connecting the quantum world to our everyday world. A single radioactive atom, quantum, sits in the box. It exists in superposition of decayed and not decayed because radioactive decay is fundamentally random at the quantum level. There's no hidden clock. If it decays, it triggers a detector. The detector breaks a poison vial. The poison kills the cat. Each step is mechanical, deterministic. So if the atom is in superposition, both decayed and not decayed, then the detector is in superposition. Then the vial. Then the cat. The quantum weirdness flows upward through each link. Schrödinger's question cuts to the core. Where does this stop? At what point does the fuzzy quantum world become the solid, definite reality you experience? Nobody has a satisfying answer. The twist is that there isn't one explanation today. There are several competing interpretations. And physicists genuinely disagree about which is correct. The Copenhagen interpretation says the wave function collapses when you observe the system. Before you open the box, the atom exists in superposition, genuinely both decayed and not decayed. The wave function is a mathematical description, treating both outcomes as physically real. Observation forces it to collapse into one definite outcome. Watch our video, Why You Get Everything Once You Stop Caring, to learn more. The Many Worlds interpretation says the wave function never collapses. When you open the box, the universe splits. In one branch, you find a living cat. In another, a dead one. Both versions of you are equally real, just in different universes that can never interact again. Watch our video, The Theory That Says You'll Never Experience Your Own Death, to learn more about the topic. Cubism says the cat was never the problem, your information about the cat is. Quantum mechanics doesn't describe reality itself, but your personal knowledge and predictions. The superposition lives in your head, not in the box. Objective collapse theories say maybe large systems like cats collapse spontaneously without any observer. Gravity, or sheer complexity, or something we don't yet understand, causes the quantum superposition to break down naturally above a certain scale. Suddenly, you realize that nobody actually knows what happens. These aren't just different ways of saying the same thing. They make fundamentally different claims about reality. Some say observation creates reality. Some say all possibilities are real. Some say reality exists independently all along. Schrödinger's cat was never a story about cats. It's a question about whether reality exists before you look at it. Whether the universe is fundamentally deterministic or probabilistic. Whether consciousness plays a role in physics. Whether there's one world or infinite parallel versions. So where does that leave you? Schrödinger created his cat to show that quantum mechanics leads to absurd conclusions. Almost a century later, we still don't know if quantum mechanics is absurd or if our everyday intuition about reality is the thing that needs to change. The cat is still in the box, and no one really knows what that means. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and make sure to leave a comment below. See you in the next video. Stay curious.